Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to Real Madrid Hub again. I'm your host, Dr. JOTA, and today we have a bunch of things to talk about. The first one is going to be, it's already official, the official communication from Real Madrid regarding to Endrick. As you know, Endrick is already a Real Madrid player. There's no way back. I mean, I'm so happy for it because there was a lot of people hesitating and doubting about it, but I mean, nothing wrong happened, and what happened was actually what it was expected to happen, right? Endrick became a Real Madrid player. Let me find really quick the official communication from Real Madrid regarding to Endrick. I think I didn't share it though. Yeah, I didn't. Well, anyways, it's official now. We can go and find the website of Real Madrid really quick. Let me do it. So yeah, I mean, nothing weird happened. I mean, everything was expected to happen, and of course, he will sign all the documents by the end of this month, as the player will come here with his family to Madrid to sign every single thing. Okay, so yeah, this is the official statement, whatever you want to call it, from Real Madrid regarding to Endrick. The player will join Real Madrid by July when he is 18 years old, by July 2024. So it's just a matter of time for him to come and dress the white jersey, which is great, of course, because I know he's going to be great. He's going to succeed in Real Madrid, and that is one of the news we were expecting the most by the Real Madrid side, by Real Madrid fans. And I mean, it's a great player. The only question that comes to my mind is he going to be prepared by that time to take the responsibility to be the number 9, the striker of Real Madrid? That is the thing, we still don't know, so we will have to wait a little bit more. But man, it's just a thing to get him used to the Spanish or European soccer or football, right? So there's no of course, I think that for every single Madridista is the same question, right? It's the same thing. Is he going to be prepared for that? I mean, the guy is super young. By the time he arrived to Madrid, he will be 18 years old and never played before in Europe. So that is the only concern that we have, right? So, but other than that, we're good, man. I mean, we're good because he's a rising talent, and in my opinion, one of the best players we are going to see over the next years, right? And the good news for us is neither Chelsea nor FC Barcelona nor PSG have been able to sign him in just because he wanted to play for Real Madrid. So that's great. We have to thank him and the family to push for Real Madrid, because we were really looking forward for him to play in Madrid. And now, I think that the next question for every single Madridista right now is, okay, and then what is going to happen with Haaland, right? Because a lot of people out there are asking, okay, Endrick is fine, right? It's a great player, but what's going to happen with Haaland? I mean, Haaland is a player who has been linked to Real Madrid for so long, and the good news is Erling Haaland has already played in the allegedly best domestic league, the best national league in the world, which is the Premier League, right? So if you want to hire a tested product, right, Erling Haaland is the best one to me. So, and then we have we have to open the next door, which is Mbappe. What's going to happen with Mbappe? Is he going to get back to the drama and try to leak more information regarding to him and his situation within PSG? We don't know that, okay? We don't know that. So I think so. I'm pretty sure something's going to happen, but until it doesn't happen, man, we will have to wait a little bit and see what's next, what happens, and all that stuff. So, next story I have for you guys regarding to the European Super League. Because as you know, in ESPN are saying European Super League takes a hit in court, explaining the initial ruling and what's next. Okay, let me tell you something. The first article I read regarding to the report of the attorney from the European Court, European Superior Court, whatever you want to call it, right? The European Court So yesterday it was just a report of the attorney, right? That report is not mandatory, right? It has nothing to do with the final sentence, right? That is going to happen by spring 2023. So what he said is basically, I mean, my interpretation of that, it is not what all the media and newspapers are telling us. My interpretation of that, and I have read that, let me tell you, it says, quote here, the European Super League has the freedom to create itself, right? Has the freedom to create a new competition, okay? Without or out of the environment, out of the ecosystem of the UEFA and FIFA, right? However, UEFA and FIFA can ban or suspend the teams involved in that competition. So UEFA has the right to say, hey, are you going to compete in another competition? Great. We're going to ban you for 2 years. We're going to suspend you, or you cannot participate in my competition, in the Champions, right? So that doesn't mean to me anything. That doesn't mean Real Madrid or other teams cannot create another competition, as they can. I mean, they actually have the freedom and the right to do that, because the report is telling us that, okay? And they can create any single competition without any problem. The only thing is, if you are suspended, that's a consequence. But let me tell you something. If they were going to do it anyways, they were going to be suspended no matter what, nonetheless. So, man, is that important for us? Is that important? We have to rethink about it? No. We only have to go out there and create the European Super League, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So nobody cares about UEFA and FIFA. And the attorney, what he says is, yes, you need the permission for creating a new competition. But if you create a competition without permission of UEFA, it's fine. Nobody's going to kill you. No, you're not going to jail. It's not illegal. It's not unlawful. You know what I'm saying? So that is the thing, man. We shouldn't be scared about that at all. So that is the other thing I wanted to talk about, because the interpretation of the newspapers are completely different to my own thought, my own take on this story. So next question is about Joao Felix, because here they are not claiming, but they are hinting Joao Felix might join Aston Villa or some other Premier League teams, and I do not agree with that. Let me tell you, I've just read Joao Felix, according to Gianluca Di Marzio, Joao Felix really wants to join PSG, which is completely, is completely, so in my opinion, it's completely weird. I mean, a guy who really wants to enjoy football, right? My opinion is they normally want to go to, they usually want to go to the Premier League, because in the Premier League, you can find a bunch of good teams and you can develop a little bit more your skills and your football. But according to Di Marzio, Joao Felix wants to sign for PSG, which is, I'm not going to say not understandable at all, but man, it's weird to me, honestly. I mean, I thought a guy in his age, a guy with his skill set is better, you know, a Premier League team. But if he wants to join PSG, I mean, I don't know. I'm okay with that. I cannot say anything. You know? So that is the thing. It's his decision, and we cannot say anything against that. Of course, I mean, I'm not going to say that person. I'm not going to be that person, right? But it's weird to me. So if he wants to join PSG, they will probably have to pay in the neighborhood of 100, 150, or 30. 130, I would say, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. And now the sensation of this World Cup, Gonzalo Ramos, okay, the guy who scored 3 goals against Switzerland, replacing to Cristiano Ronaldo. Now apparently Manchester United wants to sign him. I mean, I'm okay with that. I am not a Manchester United fan, but let me tell you something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure this is really accurate for Manchester United, as the player only has scored 3 goals and is not doing like big thing. It's a great player though, don't get me wrong, but is not doing any kind of super amazing, outstanding performance. I mean, no, he's a great striker, right? He can score goals. And Manchester United, I think that they haven't even monitored the situation of this guy or tracking him for so long or for long enough to really know who the guy is, who the player is, who is capable of. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they want to splash more cash out of the window. I'm okay with that, no problem at all. But to me, it's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. I don't know. I mean, if I were a Manchester United fan, I wouldn't be okay with that. But you never know. So this is what I have for you all, guys. I hope you liked the video. And of course, subscribe, enjoy, and all that stuff.